welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Emery Hunt, the czar of the playbook. Bring you a 2013 NFL Draft Special for the Cleveland Browns. We're going to hand out draft grades, and we're going to take a look at every last selection the Browns made this past April, as well as some undrafted free agents that you want to keep an eye on. The Browns were able to accomplish a lot in free agency, so coming into the draft, they just wanted to put the icing on the cake with these draft selections. They only had 5, but when you look at who they selected, I think they did a sound job overall. Now, what I like most about the Browns draft is that they came away with one of my favorite cornerback prospects in Leon McFadden. In my opinion, this guy has game like Ray Buchanan. He can play press, he can play off, solid ball skills, and also is a very sound tackler. And when you look at Armonte Bryant out of East Central, this guy was a Division II superstar. What I like most about Bryant is his speed and athleticism, and the fact that he uses his hands very well to get off blocks. Also, his football IQ is top-notch. Watch how he plays this option. Plays it perfectly, and with those long arms, able to bat the ball down, scoop it up, and score. So this is an intriguing prospect. 6'4", 265. He's going to move to an outside edge rusher in that 3-4 defense, and I think he will excel in that role for the Browns. And another prospect that I really liked was Garrett Gilkey out of Chadron State. I covered him down at the Senior Bowl, and he was very impressive all week long. Was a left tackle in college. Probably is going to kick down inside to guard, and he can help instantly improve the depth along that offensive line for the Browns. Now, what I didn't like about the Browns draft, I didn't understand the Barkevious Mingo selection, especially when Jarvis Jones was sitting there on the board. And here's why I like Jarvis Jones more so than Mingo. Number one, he was much more productive. Jones was a guy that could have came out last year and been a high first-round selection. Also, when you look at what the Browns need, they need help on the inside linebacker position next to DeQuell Jackson. They signed Paul Kruger. They already have a guy in Jabal Sheard as the outside edge rushers. Why not add a guy that can give you that versatility? Because I think Jarvis Jones can also play on the inside as well as an outside rusher. And Mingo is not as productive as people make him out to be. So I think they could have done a better job by getting a guy that can fill two needs with one selection, and that would have been Jarvis Jones more so than Barkevious Mingo. Here's a few undrafted free agents that could surprise and make the roster. Both are on the offensive line. You look at Braxton Cave out of Notre Dame. Loved this game throughout the course of his career. I think he can provide that depth behind Alex Mack. And when you look at a guy in Chris Falk out of LSU, big tackle, can play either the right side or even kick down inside as a guard. So again, getting versatility with these undrafted free agents just helps bolster the depth on that offensive line. I'm giving the Browns a solid B for their draft. Although I don't agree with the Mingo selection, he does provide some edge rushing ability and does have that speed and athleticism that you look for, so I can understand why they went that way. But also getting guys like Leon McFadden, Armonte Bryant, Garrett Gilkey, the strong safety out of Notre Dame. Overall, the Browns have done a sound job with this draft, and also you add in what they've done in free agency, it makes a lot of sense. The Browns will be one of those teams you have to look out for in 2013. And I want to give a huge shout out to Browns fan forums for always showing football game plan support.